Curtis Peterson at Enterprise Connect 2019. I think both of us are racking up the air miles. You were in the UK only 2 weeks ago and we were interviewing you there, and now I'm in the US. I really wanted to talk to you today, though, about something I hadn't heard about, which was RingCentral Persist.
Yeah, excellent. So RingCentral Persist is a new product from RingCentral, and it is for that 0.0001% chance that you lose connectivity to your site or your facility. This really targeted more at an enterprise customer who might have a lot of people at one site, or lifeline services. So we think of things like operating rooms with blood bank lines. We think of companies with E999 or emergency services.
Absolutely critical services.
Absolutely critical services. And what we put out is a cloud-controlled appliance. So once again, totally cloud, not a hybrid or anything like that. And it provides, if you lose connectivity to the rest of the world, the ability for stations to call each other and for stations to call out to emergency services, even if everything else is down around the entire facility.
So it's a redundancy measure, and we should point out, in terms of your reliability, it's an incredibly, as you said, it's a naught. I mean, I don't even think I can say as many noughts as it's an entirely tiny proportion, isn't it, of possibility?
Yeah, very tiny portion. So look, we look at developing our platform. Our goal is 100% reliability. We know the weakest link in that delivery is last mile. That drives this solution, and our philosophy here is solve a potential issue, ensure with technology. So solve a potential issue with technology instead of waiting for it to come up and having to scramble with something else, or trying to create some other business continuity plan like fleeing or buying 15 circuits from 15 vendors or things along those lines. That's what Persist allows companies to do, is get that last little piece of technology insurance against any of their business continuity plans.
Yeah, and we talk about, in terms of the last mile, that's the last section from your platform to the business, and nothing can be helped if a stray digger happens to dig up your internet cable outside your office. Absolutely nothing to do with the RingCentral platform, but it does happen, and it's something that businesses can now protect against.
Yeah, so I mean, the old adage goes, if you ever take a hike and get lost in the forest, lay down a little small piece of fiber, because a digger will show up and rescue you. So
yes, good point.
So yes, it's protection against incidents like that. And let's be honest, that last element and that last mile, from the ISP or from our data centers out to the customer facility, it's out in the open, it's in the air, it's under the ground, it's exposed. It could be exposed to a geological event, it can be exposed to construction, it can be exposed to other things like that. Multiple connections of those usually take that down to like 5, 6 nines of reliability, but that last bit, that persists, really gives that ability for that building to stand on its own with a communications platform.
And as you said, in terms of an enterprise with absolutely critical services, whether they're public emergency services or an absolutely critical facet of their business that they need up all the time, it's a really good reassurance piece, isn't it?
It's absolutely that. Again, insurance through technology, instead of trying to do it with lots of hardware and lots of cables and everything else. It's a truly elaborate solution.